but I have been productive. This morning I just felt, you ever just like wake up and you just don't want to adult? That was me this morning, knowing even though I'm off work today, I still have to do adult things like YouTube. YouTube took up a good majority of my morning this morning. I filmed, edited, upload the new Sleep When I'm Dead readathon announcement, also the fact that there's merch. Also, I had to make sure my merch was ready to go live as well. Which, if you didn't know, I do have an online book club on my channel, but it's mostly over on Discord where we chat throughout the month, and that's where you guys will see like surprise, you know, fun things like, you know, readathons and new merch and stuff like that. So that's where you guys will see more stuff. So I highly recommend clicking on that Discord link because I did release the link to shop my merch early. So yeah, I have all of that stuff ready to go. The announcement will be premiering on YouTube at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is very exciting. I'm really excited, but I'm also nervous because I feel like this is like a readathon that I'm like creating on my own. Like I'm not like co-hosting it or anything, but that's not like the purpose of the readathon. It's to be like super chill, laid back. Like it's just to spend a weekend reading, and then I'm inviting all my previous co-hosts for the book club to join me for some reading sprints. So very excited about that. I'm actually on my way into town. I need, for one, I'm hungry. I'm like starving. I have not eaten anything and it's almost 1:30. So there's that. I need to run by the library because one, I have to return my book that I just finished last night, and then I have a book to pick up as well. The book that I'm returning is Buried in a Good Book by Tamara Berry, and I know Keisha, this is like, if you know Keisha, if Keisha was a book, this would be her book. Like this is her new personality. But she has been raving about this book. I've been kind of wanting to get into cozy mysteries a little bit because I just feel, I feel more FOMO than actual like interested in that genre. I'm human. Let me, like, you know, let me be me. So anyways, I was like, I told Keisha, I was like, yeah, I definitely want to read this at some point. And I told her in August I was going to. And I read it last night and finished it. And I am giving it 4 stars. I'm tired of holding the book, so I'll just like post it over here. But the reason why I'm giving it 4 stars is I only have like one other cozy mystery to compare it to. And that is Smile Beach Murders. And I liked Buried in a Good Book much more than Smile Beach Murder. I just really liked the characters. I love the small town vibe. It gave me like Scooby-Doo vibes, but like in like the best possible way. I don't know. So I really like the banter between our main character and the detective that's in the town. So that was probably my favorite thing. So I probably will pick up more books in the series, but I'm not like rushing to get to them. So I was also talking to my friend Gwen, and she's like, yeah, cozy mysteries are just such a like fall thing. I was like, yeah, I think I might actually try to read more cozy mysteries once I get into like fall time. By the way, there's a readathon happening at the end of this month. It's called the Back to School Readathon. I'm co-hosting it. My friend Gwen created it, and I'm also going to be co-hosting it with Keisha and Liv. So I will link the announcement video down in the description for you to go check out. So it's gonna be super fun. Yeah, so definitely running by the library, gonna figure out what I want to do for lunch, and then I need to run to Walmart and get a few things. There's just a few small things that I really need to get. So yeah, and then later on, oh, interesting, we have a Spirit Halloween in my town. As I was saying, tonight we do have the craft night over on Summer's channel. We're making like roped rainbows, and I have all the stuff I believe to do that, but I don't have pom-poms. So that is something that I need to find at Walmart. I can make them, but I don't want to. I might also pick up a pack of glue sticks because I know I have a glue gun, but do I have glue? probably. I'm like almost 99% sure I do, but do I know where they're at? No, absolutely not. So other than that, those are my plans for the day. Justin is actually out of town, so he won't be in this vlog. So I know all of you Justin stans out there are gonna be real disappointed. He's actually in Boston, so he's gonna go see a Red Sox game. He's going with, it's like a work event, but like one of the things that they get to go do is go see the Red Sox game. So very exciting for that. So yeah, so that means I have the house all to myself. So hopefully I don't do something stupid, like watch scary movies and then I can't sleep until my husband gets back home. I'm gonna run to the library. I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm starving, and then run to Walmart. I did not prepare to bring this many books home. Okay, let me explain. I did stop by Barnes & Noble, and I went in there to get one specific book, and it was a book that I put on my TBR, but I was just gonna borrow it from the library. But my library was taking forever, and I swear to you, it would say like I'm like the 3rd person in line to get it, and then I was like the 10th. Explain yourself, library system. So it's just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and treat myself and just go ahead and buy the book. So I went to Barnes & Noble and I got The Quiet Tenant, which this is on this month's TBR. I know there is a subscriber of mine who recently just read this one and she said it was really good. And also I watched Gabby Reads' one of her most recent reading vlogs. She was talking about this one, and it's about a serial killer, but it's told in the perspectives of 3 women. One of them is falling in love with him, the other one is his 13-year-old daughter, and then the 3rd one is the woman that's in the shed. So this sounded really good, so that's why I really want to pick this up this month. Why must bookstores put stickers on the covers? Like, don't. Okay, I think I got most of the sticker off, but I also am picking up Sherry LaPena's Where Everyone Here Is Lying. I have not read a Sherry LaPena book in so long, but I remember this being on my books to read this year, and it just sounds really good. But it just says, welcome to Stanhope, a safe neighborhood, a place for families. Nothing will prepare you for the truth though. So very interested in that. I think I might actually start with this one. And then if you think I'm done, I'm not. I also picked up 2 other books. I have this one. It's called The Last Thing to Burn by Will Dean. I've been seeing this one going around on TikTok and it just sounds really interesting. It's also like a super short book. It's only, let's count. It's under 250 pages, which is pretty short. So this one just says, a woman held captive is willing to risk everything to save herself, her unborn child, and her captor's latest victim in this drop-dead gorgeous thriller. So pick that up from the library. And then I also got one of the books for the back to school readathon. This is When in Rome by Sarah Adams. This one I believe I'm using for the PE reading prompt, which is to read a book featuring like an activity. So I'm assuming there's like baking or cooking involved in this one. So, and I want to try to give Sarah Adams another chance. I read one of her books. I think it's like the cheat sheet, and I overall enjoyed it, but I wasn't like wowed about it. But I feel like a lot of people are picking her up, and this is supposedly book 1 to the Practice Makes Perfect book, which I recently was gifted. So I'm really excited to pick these up, and they were from the library. And then if you think I was done, I wasn't, because I got my book of the month box. So this is not sponsored at all. This is just my normal box I get every month. Let's open her up. I did get 2 books this month, which I'm very excited about. So my main pick is the Lisa Joel book, None of This Is True. And this one I'm very excited about because I know it has to do with like a podcast. So I've had like a kind of a weird relationship with like Lisa Joel. Like all of her books I've read so far have just been okay. I did really enjoy The Night She Disappeared, which I think is her newest one. I could be wrong. But I remember giving that one like 4, maybe a 4.5, because I used to do half-star ratings. But I'm really hoping this one is a good one, because I know a lot of people love Lisa Joel and I've heard nothing but great things about that one. And then for my add-on, I got Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. This one I read, oh my gosh, what's that one that had like, oh my gosh, I'm like blanking on the other book that I read by this author, but I remember liking that, or I remember reading that one and thinking it was just okay. I felt like that one had like a time travel aspect to it, and I thought it was really, really interesting. But it kind of got a little old after a while, so thinking this one might be good. And also like the purple and yellow, 2 of my favorite colors ever. It says a new heart-stopping thriller in which a missing person case unravels deeper, darker secrets that hit too close to home and can only lead to more danger for a detective in an impossible moral choice. What will she do? So very interested. Hopefully I can get to that pretty soon. Those were my 2 book of the month books, and then I always think their bookmarks are cute. This one just says my book thinks I'm cool. So I thought that was pretty funny. If you're interested in book of the month, I do have a discount code down below. Again, it's not sponsored. It's just if you are a book of the month customer, you can always, you know, provide links for people. I think they get their first book for like 10 bucks, which is not bad. And I love the service. I've had it way before my YouTube channel. That's how long I've had it. And I love the service. And then I got an Amazon package, which this is going to be quite embarrassing, but I'm really hoping it works. I saw this on TikTok and I'm just like really excited, but it's gonna be super stupid. So these are the motion sickness glasses. So I would love to be able to read while I'm riding in a car, but I can't. And for those of you who naturally can, I envy you so much. I'm excited to try these out. I'll have to test them out. Science anti-motion sickness glasses. Got these off Amazon. I think they were less than 10 bucks. Yeah, it goes into like all of the like advantages and stuff like that. So yeah.
Here's something I found on A to Z Animals. These insects
Alexa,
are tiny.
Stop. They said they're like very flimsy. They don't even, well, they kind of fit. Do I look cool? Yeah, something about like the liquid inside them are supposed to like prevent you from getting sick. So if I can read, this will be awesome. I'm kind of scaring myself. I'm taking these off. So yeah, that is my small little haul. I did get a few other things from Walmart, but they were like Tupperware. Like very riveting things. I don't really have much else going on. I think I'm going to get like comfortable and start a book. I do think I'm going to start with the Sherry LaPena book. So hopefully I can find it on audio, and then yeah, I'll give you guys an update from there. Morning, guys. It's actually the next day. last night I actually had a lot of fun because I did the craft night. I'll try to include like some clips if I'm able to. So yeah, it was so much fun. So thank you, Summer, if you're watching this. I wanted to let you know I had such a blast, and I kind of want to make more of these. I kind of want to make like a big one if I'm able to. So I'll need to find like a bunch of rope. This is how my rainbow turned out. If you know me at all, I love purple. It's like my favorite color ever. The pom-poms were a little bit of a learning curve for me, but they're actually quite easy to learn. And I love the fringe at the bottom. And of course, I had to honor the Fab Five, which if you know, you know, but it's basically my 5 besties on YouTube. So trying to find like the best lighting, but I am getting ready to leave. I'm going to spend the day at the pool. I do have a friend and her 2 kids coming, which will be very exciting. So that's gonna be so much fun. I'm ready to like soak up the sun, but also get some reading in. Like I said, I did say I started this one, and when I mean that, I mean I read the first chapter. But it ended on like such a banger. Like I was just like, what? But I was also like super tired, and I was ready to go to bed because at that point it was like 11:30. So I was like, I'll just take it with me to the pool. I know I'm getting there earlier than my friend, so I can get some reading in. So that's my plan, is to get some reading in on the way into town. I always get there about 20 minutes early before they open because there's a line, and I want to make sure I get like tables and chairs and things like that. So I'll definitely have a lot of free time before they open and after they open. I knew going into this book that it had something to do with like a married couple, and then the husband has like a mistress. Someone is murdered. I'm not 100% sure, but this one basically starts off with, oh my gosh, I forgot their names. Will, and basically he's going through the process of being broken up in like real time. He's talking about like how him and Nora, who is another married woman, not his wife, and how they go to this motel to like hook up, and they hook up and they've been doing it for a while, but now she's like, we have to stop, like I can't do this. And he's like, no, like I'll divorce my wife, you divorce your husband, our kids will adjust. And she's like, no. So then he gets home, and then his 9-year-old daughter is there, and no one else is home, and he's just like very upset about this because apparently his daughter has issues. Like she sounded like a completely normal 9-year-old with an attitude, but I don't know. But then something happens where he actually like hits his daughter. I was like, I didn't see that coming. So that's how the first chapter ended. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pack my bag and go to the pool. Just got done with the pool, literally only got one more chapter read, and then my godchildren wanted nothing but Jesse's attention, so kind of a failure. But I did just pick up a few groceries, heading home. I am getting really hungry. I'm trying to think, do I want to eat now and then take an everything shower later, or take an everything shower when I get home and then eat? Decisions. crayons. I don't feel like putting the cover back on the book, so I'm just gonna hold the dust jacket. But I am currently like 100-ish pages. Let me actually find out for real. Yeah, I'm at page like 98, and this book is very interesting. I wouldn't say this is like the most like groundbreaking thriller that I've ever read. However, it is very interesting and it's a very enjoyable read. I have personally used Sherry LaPena's books as this, and I've always recommended this, but I feel like her books are always like a good starter for thrillers. So if you are thinking about trying out thrillers, I highly recommend picking up Sherry LaPena's book. I've read The Couple Next Door, which is always featured on here. There's also The Stranger in the House, which I've actually enjoyed both of those. I think I gave them like 5 stars, but again, I read those back way before I even started like my YouTube channel, so I'm not sure if they would be 5 stars again for me, but I remember enjoying them so much. I also read The Uninvited or Unwanted Guest, I can't remember, and that one was not my favorite. It definitely had the "and then there were none" trope, and that's just not really something I usually like as far as like a setup for a story. Everyone Here is Lying is kind of interesting. I know I mentioned earlier today that the first chapter is basically this guy named William. He is cheating on his wife with this woman named Nora, and when he gets home after Nora has decided to call off the affair, his daughter is there, and things get kind of crazy where he basically like snaps. Things get a little crazy where he basically like snaps and like attacks his daughter, and then afterwards he's like really upset with himself. And so he ends up leaving the house, but he knows like his daughter is like okay. She's just upset with him, and he's upset with himself. So he ends up leaving the home. Well, now like the daughter's missing, and probably the last person to see the daughter alive was the dad, but he's got a lot of baggage, like an affair and the abuse towards his daughter. So it is interesting. I'm not sure if this is like a huge content warning of like, I don't want to say child abuse, but that's the only word I could think of, because like I feel like that's such like a larger umbrella, because this is like more of like physical abuse, I guess you could say. Like apparently like there has been like, it is mentioned that the father does have like a short temper and has you know, slapped his daughter before. So as far as I know, that is the only bit of abuse that's mentioned in here so far, at least within the first 100 pages. Anyways, I am actually getting pretty tired. I'm thinking about moving this reading session to the bedroom, but I think I'm gonna end the vlog for the night and pick this up in the morning. My dogs are in the kitchen. They're just looking at me like, are we going to bed? I know in the morning, like I definitely want to like do like a huge like cleaning of my home, but yeah, I definitely want to get some cleaning done. I am trying to finish pressure washing my back deck. We started that earlier this week. I lost my train of thought there. I also need to go to the grocery store because we have like 0 food here. Like I literally bought food just for tonight. I'm gonna head to bed, but I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I have been like a super busy bee. I have literally been cleaning all morning, and it's so nice to have like a fresh, clean house. I don't know if you guys, what is that right there? Hang on. Let me clean you guys up. I have just been like cleaning, and it's just really nice to have like a fresh, clean home, and I love doing this like first thing on Sundays. when I don't have like a bajillion plans. I am actually going to take myself out on a lunch date, and I really want like a big old like everything salad, like all the vegetables, lots of ranch. Like that's what I'm feeling. That is what I'm feeling. So right now I'm backing up my driveway badly, I might add. I'm going to take myself out on a little lunch date, get something to eat. I'm going to spend some time reading my books. I packed up my headphones and everything. So yeah. And then after that, I have to run to the grocery store to get a few things. I've also decided that, I guess starting today, even though I'm eating out, that I need to eat a little bit healthier. You know, I feel like that's something that I struggle with quite a bit, and I just don't like it. So I need to eat healthier. So that's why, that's not the reason why I want a salad. Like, I'm actually like craving like a big old salad, but I really want to like eat healthier and stuff like that. I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Bam! I bet you weren't expecting an update from me in the car. So what have I been up to? So I did read only just a little bit more. I kind of got distracted, and then I got real distracted with a project. But I actually read about like another 30 pages. So I feel like I'm almost halfway through the book, and no real like major updates. I'm still like overall like really enjoying this book. And the best way I can describe like my enjoyment level is kind of like when I read A Flicker in the Dark by C.C. Willingham. This book has like, I'm very interested, I'm very intrigued. We're trying to figure out like what is going on with this missing daughter. I don't trust anybody, but also there is like a very short list of people, unless the person that is behind everything has not been introduced yet. Yeah, it's kind of a short list of people. Like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it could be like a total of like 7 people, but like, yeah, I don't know, like maybe not even 7, maybe I feel like maybe 5, but there is someone I'm like, ooh, I would have no clue how this person could have done it, but like I don't want to like roll them out, you know what I mean? Yeah, very interesting. There's a lot of like layers to it, but like still like it's nothing like I'm like super taking seriously at this moment. So yeah. And then I had this like amazing idea of like, let me take every single article of clothing out of my closet, because like I've just been so overwhelmed with my clothes. And like one thing that I really want to try to do for this year and maybe next year, like it could be like a seriously long project, is to minimize as much as I can. Starting with my clothes, I have way too many clothes. And so I made up this like spreadsheet, but I actually ended up losing it. So I just like took my iPad and wrote things down, and I wrote 100 at the top. I want 100 pieces of clothing, and that's it. Did I stick with the 100? No, but I do think I'm going to do like another sweep of things. But I was able to get rid of like 6 bags of clothes, which are in my trunk right now. So I'm gonna go drop those off at the Goodwill. But it feels nice to like get rid of stuff and have like intentional items, you know what I mean? The biggest thing that was hard for me to like get rid of is like hoodies, crew necks, because I just love crew necks and like hoodies like year round. Like it's just like my favorite clothing item. It's comfortable in the summer, in the winter. It's just unbelievably comfortable. Anyways, I am actually going to head into town, drop off these clothes. I did bring my book with me in case like I want to like read while I wait. Justin is on a flight from Charlotte, North Carolina to our hometown, and so he should be landing, I would say, in like 20 minutes or so. And then we're dropping my car off so it can get worked on tomorrow because it needs an inspection and an oil change. These people are just creeping by my house. That's weird. So it needs an oil change, new inspection, all that fun stuff. He's gonna pick me up on his way back from the airport, and then we're gonna pick up my car tomorrow. So I feel like because I haven't finished this book that I should not end the vlog tonight. So I am off work tomorrow. I do have a few things I wanna do. I also need to finish pressure washing my deck. So the pressure washing is probably gonna happen first in the morning. That's the update for me. I'll take you guys along with me. Hello everyone. Let me lower my phone so it's not obstructing your view. But I am exhausted, but like I still have like 1,001 things to do. I just picked up my car from the mechanic. It was stupid expensive. Not gonna lie, my husband's kind of pissed off about the price. I'm not sure if they took advantage. I think they did. I don't think they took advantage of me. I think there was stuff that they could have not done or told me before charging and doing the service. So I'm also going to run this red light. Yellow. So I picked up my car. I'm actually on my way to get some lunch. I did get stuff from the grocery store to like make my own lunch, but I'm saving that for when I go back to work tomorrow. But I saw this like TikTok where you get like the grilled nuggets and you get like a sauce, and like it's supposed to be like this many calories, and They have like a kale crunch salad as well. So I'm gonna try it and see how I feel. Now, why would you go and fall down? That's just rude. My mailbox, but I wanted to let you guys know I made it back from the laundromat, obviously. So it's nice to have clean, fresh sheets. And literally I got like 3 loads all at the same time, 2 at the laundromat, 1 at home. Yeah, it's about almost 10 till 8. I'm getting ready to go live on some reading sprints on my channel, and Ashley from Ashley's Little Library is going to join us, which is super fun. According to my audiobook, if I keep the speed that I'm at, I should be done in like an hour. So I can easily finish. But if I stick with the same pace of the audiobook, whoa, lighting's gonna be a little weird. But if I stick with the same like pace of the audiobook, I should be able to finish within an hour. So possibly, I don't know, possibly get done by the first round of sprints, maybe. I guess it just depends on how long we decide to sprint for. So anyways, yeah, literally have about 5 minutes before Ashley's probably gonna hop on. So I'm going to get set up, have a really good ambiance to choose for the night. And I'm actually gonna do it from my living room. So very exciting. Also made me some goldfish snacks, so. Currently have the ambiance going for reading sprints, but I have like 50 to 60 pages left, and I have an update. So the villain or what's happening has been revealed, and I feel like it's a little too soon. So unless there's like a good big twist at the end of the book, I really don't know how I feel about knowing who and what's going on in a way. So yeah, I feel like I kind of know too much too soon. So I'll give you an update. Well, I just finished Everyone Here Is Lying by Sherry LaPena, and I'm giving this a good solid 4 stars. If you like domestic thrillers, if you like secrets and can't really trust anyone, I think this is one that you would really enjoy. Or if you've enjoyed other Sherry LaPena books, I think this is one that you should definitely pick up. Is it the most like shocking, twisty thriller? No. But if you like suburban drama, or again, everyone having a secret, or everyone's lying, this is definitely a book I would recommend. I mentioned in the previous clip that I hate when things are revealed too early, and I still stand by that. However, I think the way, like literally probably until like the very last chapter, kind of made the reveal early make sense, and I loved how it ended. Like, I really loved it. Like, this is a really good one, so I definitely recommend. So, but yeah, so I feel like now that it's like nighttime, I'm getting ready to end my reading sprints over here. in the next like 8 minutes. This was originally supposed to be like a weekend reading vlog, but then since I'm off today on Monday, kind of got a little extended. So I do think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these like casual day in my life style vlogs, I would really appreciate it if you'd let me know in the comments. And if you've made it this far, go ahead and put the like raindrop emoji in honor of me like pressure washing my whole deck. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the